No!
Hey!
Let's not start it off with that.
Today, Shane, actually, I rescued him from the mine shaft that he was stuck in.
Yeah, I've been...
he was in the...
I've been in prison.
What is in the friendship? What is his wife stuck in?
The sewer.
The sewer, yeah. He's been in the sewer.
Yeah, I got lost.
Him out,
I got lost in the sewer.
And he's back.
Yeah.
Genuinely, like, fully honestly, we have recorded a podcast episode.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we are going to be finishing, like, our mouth-washing gamer vibe.
So and there's videos coming.
There are videos coming. I feel really, really badly.
Yeah, I think we stopped the podcast for a little bit, just because it's there's a lot of shit happening, and we didn't want to do it when we can't, like, make it regularly. So we kind of needed a break. We've been
and with my pregnancy,
having a lot of shit happen. Oh yeah,
the baby. If it wasn't for the baby, like PETA, like
there is people who are gonna like not know that they're gonna take you at face value.
Obviously, I'm not having a fucking baby. I'm only 17.
I don't think you need a disclaimer,
I'm only 17.
I'm just saying there's always people who do not.
No, I'm 23. Today, we're doing my long-awaited video by nobody except for me, and we're gonna be sampling some niche horror fragrances.
Yep.
The way that they smell already, I know that it's strong because I can smell them from outside of the package.
I tried a couple because I forgot that I was going to be in this.
So the players today are our coffee to smell.
What's this intro here?
This is like behind the scenes and he's fucking breaking the fourth wall. This is the notes and this is the instructions on what we're talking about.
Okay. I'm not filled in on that.
So I have a screen here with notes and scripts that I put up, but what I have is descriptions of all the scents that we're going to try today.
That's a good idea.
But try that coffee to clean your palate. If you're on the side of the internet that I'm on, Ethel Kane put out a really long video describing her scents, and that inspired me to actually purchase all of my horror scents that I've always wanted to try, and I got these from various scent talkers on TikTok. So like people that talk about their favorite gross scents. If it wasn't for those people, I would never have found these.
We got scent talk. What is scent talk?
You don't
like Jeremy Fragrance?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, it's like but not at all.
It's more indie.
It's more indie than that. It's like more like girls.
It's alternative, yeah.
Yeah. So these are what we're gonna try today.
They're all like horror scenes, kind of, right?
Yeah. First scent we're trying is called But Not Today.
Filippo, shout out Italians. Okay. Inspired by Ridley Scott's film Hannibal, shot mostly in Florence, it is synesthetically focused on the moment in which Hannibal Lecter addresses a question to Clarice. Would you say to me, stop, if you love me, stop? One runs looking for elegance, art, hating the mediocrity of human, arriving to the extreme and insane points against rude and unsophisticated people, or who in some way could upset the universal beauty. The other one runs among the cold and impersonal choices of her life, falling in love with an institution who will never repay its adept. Just like seeing and believing, joys and suffering, tracing an infinite ideal by thought to love, without borders and without restrictions, in a race that enhances this harmony forever. So that's interesting. I think it's just kind of, it's probably going to be like that kind of like cold.
We hated this movie, like genuinely.
It was scary
because it was so fucking scary.
The first 5 minutes, if you haven't seen it, are just like the creepiest. Like I don't know if it was prosthetic or CGI what they did to this man's face, but it was like
it was fucked.
Like his face got eaten by Hannibal Lecter, and he looked insane.
So,
it was like hard to watch.
Yeah, Jesus. The top notes are Artis Misa, don't know what that is, lavender, bergamot, lemon. Middle notes are calamus, cascarilla, rosemary, and styrax. And the base notes are a bunch of like florals like galbanum, angelica, oak moss, resin, musk, sandalwood, amber. And when I mean florals, I meant plants. I don't actually mean florals.
And Hannibal Lecter kind of smells good.
But what do you think of this?
It smells kind of like funeral-y.
Oh,
you know?
God. Smell it from the fucking thing, though.
Okay, yeah, let me get the straight up extract. Oh! Whoa, that's like...
Oh! No,
You don't catch... With this, you don't catch, like, the deeper notes, and it's, like, kind of unsettling.
I pulled up a couple Fragnatica quotes, and somebody said, a beautiful and soft fragrance reminiscent of being next to your lover's deathbed holding a bouquet of roses. And then someone else said, this smells like human meat and pasta. And I actually might agree with the second one.
Yeah, it is. Like, when you just get, like, a drop, it smells like flowers. But, like, when you smell the bottle, it smells like, yeah, kind of like meat.
Are you getting that, like, disgusting smell underneath?
Yeah.
Because it's like it's
meat.
it's like a funeral home smell, but underneath it smells like
old meat.
Old meat. It's kind of addicting though, the smell of it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, it's gross.
That's weird.
It's in the back of my throat. Do you know what I mean?
I smelled this. Yeah. I'm like, that kind of smells good.
It's in the back of my throat.
Ooh.
Like, okay,
yeah.
My description is like, at first it's very florally, like an herbaceous kind of like cooking herbs, and then like a funeral home or a grandma perfume, and then underneath it hits you in the back of your throat like old meat or like something rotting and something gross.
It is gross. Yeah.
And it does smell like next to someone who's dead, and you're holding like cheap flowers. But what do you think?
Yeah, or like, you know.
Ooh, it's
almost like a
sinister.
funeral, but like usually you don't smell like.
It smells it doesn't smell like a funeral to me because it smells like gross. I don't think funerals smell gross.
No, that's why I'm like.
It smells like something else.
At least like, okay, I smelled one of these yesterday and it actually gave me like goosebumps. I think it made me like, it like stayed on my nose for like the rest of the night, and I was like, oh my God, I'm not looking forward to this. That one's definitely not the worst of these, but like it's still like pretty weird.
Is it wearable? Absolutely not. I don't think that's wearable.
Like maybe if you put just a drop like this, you know? But like
yes, but you know what it also smells like? Like, you know when there's an old lady and she smells kind of like bad, like she's kind of withering away?
Yes.
That's how it smells.
That's how it smells.
Like it doesn't smell like old lady perfume, it smells like the old lady.
Or like old man, kind of.
Yes.
Like because it kind of smells like
it does smell like old man. Are you kidding me?
Irish Spring. It almost smells like Irish Spring kind of soap.
Yes.
But like unsettling. So yeah, I would honestly getting a full analysis on that. I think it probably Hannibal Lecter looks like he cleans up nice. So I would say it probably smells a little bit like what he would smell like.
What do you rate it on a scale of 1 to 5?
Like whether I would wear it,
or whether you like it.
I would give it like, honestly, I like Irish Spring kind of smell, because that's what my grandfather always smelled like. So I don't know. For me, it's like probably a 3, but I'm not gonna wear it. But like I don't hate it that much. But like straight from the bottle, 0. That was crazy.
I'm giving that a 4 because it smells a lot like what it says it smells like.
Okay, so we're doing like letterbox rating.
Basically.
On like what it's trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Letterbox rules, actually.
I give it a 4 or 5.
I give it a 4.5 for letterbox rules. It's getting there, but I hate the smell of it. It's repulsive and it makes me nauseous in my throat. Okay, this is our palate cleanser.
Oh shit, I think I got bean grounds up my nose.
That's a YouTuber life. YouTubers have been putting shit up their like nose and getting shit in their nose for like the cinnamon challenge. Yeah. You know.
Nutmeg.
And Coke.
Didn't people die from the nutmeg one? Because I feel like you can definitely have too much.
The nutmeg one was, I think, eating it. I don't know.
Anything becomes toxic.
No, nutmeg is actually a drug in large quantities. Did you know that?
Yeah, I think people were eating it and snorting it. And it's like, great, yeah, send a bunch of a random spice into your like past your blood-brain barrier. Good idea.
I was talking to Shane about this the other day. I'm like, do you watch those YouTube videos where they're describing like drug trips and stuff, like people's worst drug trips? And he said, no, what are you talking about? The next one, the next scent is called Phantomas, and this fragrance is the American Psycho fragrance, and its description is, it's an elusive hint towards the transgressive act that has been carried out with an ease of refined precision. And people are saying this is like a serial killer who's like getting away with it all the time because he's very smart and he cleans up himself.
I think of the batch, to me, this one smelled the best just from with the cap on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when kind of I was previewing, but
the notes are melon, plastic, rubber, sweet notes, smoke, gunpowder, caramel, tropical fruit, earthy notes, cashmere, and patchouli. That's really what that would smell like.
Yeah, I love plastic and tropical fruit.
I think we should just go at it right on the bottle. I'm not gonna do the sheets anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think it gives you a different kind of smell
Okay.
in like with the dosage. I don't know why. If I like this, I'm gonna put it on my skin, I think. Honestly, that one's not bad. It smells more metallic, like the gunpowder kind of comes through, I think. Better than Axe body spray, I'll say that.
It does, yeah.
I kind of like it.
It does smell kind of good, but it does also smell like...
It evokes something. It evokes kind of like intimidated feeling. I don't know why. The smoke, like I definitely am getting the smoke.
You know when like a cologne smells spicy and it like hits you in your mouth and in like a spicy taste or something? That's kind of what that...
I like this one a lot better. It's way less floral and it's more like, it's definitely a lot more like something I would wear, I think. Yeah, honestly, I like this one.
That one just kind of smells good.
I approve.
This is wearable. If you like had this under your nose when you're like watching American Psycho, it would be exactly what he smells like. But as you can imagine, it smells good. Like, it does smell intimidating, but it smells good. Yeah, put that shit just right on. I think that bottle is like, I don't know, $400 or something.
No, I'm American Psycho.
It does smell really sexy though, because it has like the plasticky kind of the sweet smell, but it does smell like it has... Why does it smell so different on skin versus on the bar? I like that one. I approve. I would buy that, I think. I think if someone smelled like that, I would be like, what's your story? You know? Like it, yeah. I think like that's what's going to be interesting as we go through these is like seeing the balance of like, because some of these are like really, you don't want to smell this, you know? It's like, it's an interesting to see kind of the line between like... What's wearable. Yeah. Because you want to, I feel like a lot of colognes and perfumes like do put a little bit of like a secret ingredient to kind of... Evoke something? Pique your interest, you know? Because that's what sells. Yes. You know? When you're trying it in the store, like there's got to be something weird in there or it's going to be forgettable. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. This is interesting. I like this one. But it's definitely like... It's a stronger cologne than I would usually wear, for sure. It does evoke this room of like very clean, but something almost happened there and it's been cleaned. And now there's been like a fake kind of melony scent in the air from like after it was cleaned, but you can still smell the depth of like something that happened there. Like, I don't know, it's kind of, it's just kind of violent and really masculine, but it's really interesting. Yeah, for me it's definitely masculine, but it's like so interesting. It's almost like a mechanic type, like smoker guy, like got really cleaned up to go out, you know? It could totally be that too. Yeah, like, totally. Like there's something coming through, like the good smell. That's like, you know. Yeah, but like what did you do before this? Yeah. Actually, 10 out of 10. No, I'm giving it a... That one's a 5. I'm giving it a 5. It's wearable, it's sexy, it's really good. Yeah, and I could imagine American Psycho smelling like that. I think that's exactly what he smells like. Yeah. But he would smell good, like in reality. Next, we're going to do Anarchist, which is my most excited one I was to try. Oh God, like the one we just smelled before is spicy. You can feel the
smoke and the gunpowder. It's like
oh my God, that's crazy. It's like spicy in my throat.
Yeah, it's still on my skin pretty heavy, so I'm still smelling it. I'm gonna need the palate cleanser. But should we do the notes first or the description?
What do you
first?
think? Cause
maybe the notes, because then it'll give the description more about it.
So this next one, the top notes. That one just smells good. I don't really care. The top notes are credit cards, whiskey, snow, then money, candle wax, ink, and plastic bag, priest's clothes, holy water, precious woods, and olabanum sacra res, which I don't know what that is. But this is supposed to smell like the end of the world. It's supposed to smell like everything's burned to the ground. People have rioted in the streets, and now it's like the after of that, you know?
Today I remembered hypocrisy. They sell us love, faith, forgiveness, blessings, distraction, dreams. They sell anything if we are ready to buy it up. If it is hard to tell who they are, it could be because of us. All we ever wanted was everything. White-collar promises that children follow, a better tomorrow. Only if you work for it every tomorrow. And me waiting in the cold, snow on my face, rye in my pocket, hoping for answers for a different age. Society remains dying, and we have killed it. How should we comfort ourselves, the murderers of all murderers? That kind of goes hard.
That actually gave me chills.
At first I was making fun of it, and then I'm like, all right, this kind of goes hard. But,
yeah.
Ooh.
Oh! That just made me want to cry. Genuinely, it's horrible.
Yeah, that one's sad. Yeah, it smells like...
It just smells sad.
Yeah.
But it, like...
If sadness has a smell, because, like, sadness is not really something that, like, gross. It's kind of comforting in some way. So, I would say it's comforting, but also hopeless somehow. You know?
You know, this...
Sincere and, you know, yet insincere. I don't
like...
know. I'm gonna try it on the... I'm gonna try it on the tab. Let's see what the microdose does.
You know what? I'm like really
it smells
getting
pretty much the same.
Oh my God, that shit is depressing as hell. If your house smelled like this, you'd be so fucking depressed. I'm really getting the credit cards and the whiskey, and it smells like everything is hopeless, and it smells like everything's been destroyed.
I would really like this if it had more like of the kind of like smoky kindness of the last one. I think that would smell like a lot cooler. Like,
but that'd be comforting. Like this is like the antithesis of a comfort smell, but it also feels familiar in the same
smell
vein.
Of capitalism.
It does smell like that. It does. God.
Late stage capitalism, anyway. Yeah, I definitely get the credit cards and like the money. Like the money to me really comes through.
Oh,
and for some reason that smells like. Why does money smell like that? You know, like I don't know what it is that they finish it with.
It just paper, that kind of freaks me out. The even idea
but
of
like
that.
I'm getting the money for sure, and the kind of credit cards, but.
You know what it also smells like? It smells like someone who you don't trust. Like, if you can imagine the smell of like a hopeless situation or somebody you don't trust, they would smell like for example, plastic bag, priest's clothes, holy water, money. It
definitely smells a little like church.
Candle wax, ink.
Church without the old people.
Yes.
You know, but also the money. Really, like the strongest for me is the money. It smells like money. And
I can also see this smelling a lot like Eyes Wide Shut. The people that are involved in like the Eyes Wide Shut cult or whatever. If you've seen that movie, this is definitely what that smells like. This is a crazy 5D experience.
To me, though, maybe it's almost like a Rorschach test, because money kind of smells good to me, but like overall, it's very sad, you know. But like, I do like the smell of like a fresh, like bill.
Everybody does.
I don't know why they make it smell good.
Well, because the reason that this gets to you is because it is kind of like an aspirational, depressive thing where like you're looking up at something that has kind of more than you. That's how it smells.
Yeah.
Like you're depressed and you have like whiskey on you or something. Like.
Oh yeah, the whiskey.
Yeah.
For sure.
And you're just like depressed and you're out in the fucking cold with whiskey.
That's what I was missing. The kind of like the alcohol kind of like finish on it. Like it's very light, but there's definitely That's definitely in there.
That's the most impressive one to
That's
me
a cool
so far.
one.
I
Yeah.
think that it's getting a 4.5, but I hate it. Like, it makes me disgusted, but
Would I wear it? I don't know, but it's definitely evoked the most emotion so far, I think.
I think if you wore this in public, you would get a lot of really strange interactions with people.
Yeah.
Like, strange. Like, weird.
Yeah.
I've never experienced anything like that smell in my life.
No, that one might be the one that kind of like stayed with me.
Oh god, that one is so crazy. Like,
it's nuts.
Like, okay, for example,
like, I feel like I have like a kind of like almost like kind of like a pit in your stomach is how I feel.
Yeah.
Like I kind of have a pit in my stomach, like as if I'm nervous or something. I don't know.
And then, like, it's 80 degrees in here, and we have a fan going, but like it's really hot. And when I smelled that, like my legs went cold. Like, and I'm hot as hell, and like it made me feel like cold, and like the snow somehow.
You're
was
so
coming
right.
through.
Oh my god,
Like,
I didn't even think about
cold.
that. I feel cold now.
That shit is like demonic. It's
on my
demonic.
like shoulders or like whatever this part of the arm is. Yeah, definitely.
That shit's demonic. Like, that's psychological warfare. Yeah, I like
this one. I like this. I like the name of this one.
Okay, this next one is called Inexcusable Evil, and this is the most like disturbing one I bought. So like, this is the one that genuinely is supposed to smell bad.
This, I think, was the one that like I hated, and I'm like, get that away from me.
I made my really nice, really beautiful, really whimsical friend come over and try these. And she was so.
And I didn't want to be involved yet either, because A, I wanted to be like surprised, and B, I wanted to like, you know, I was trying to have a chill vibe.
Come over to my house. I'm gonna give you psychological warfare.
I'm not sure yet, but I think this was the one that really got me.
Okay, so
I'm gonna need the coffee more.
The notes on this one are gunpowder, ozone of the earth,
atmospheric notes.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did that.
Blood, iodine, cobalt, whatever. I don't know what that is.
Balm.
Cypriol oil, flowers, some kind of wood, concrete.
Guaiac wood.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put up on the screen.
Guaiac.
Concrete, rain, incense, and sandalwood.
Okay.
Sandalwood, please come through.
That's a good idea. Put it up on the screen.
Oh, they're gonna have an edit extravaganza.
Okay, yeah.
Don't even worry about them.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Well, you like sandalwood.
Sandalwood might be my favorite smell of all time. No, Palo Santo. I like woody smells though.
Let's read this after we sniff it this time.
This is the one I actually was pretty excited for. This one is supposed to smell like death and destruction.
Yeah. If you've ever smelled death, like, you know it's the most like pungent, like nauseating thing in the world. Like, it stays with you. I don't know.
Well, people were saying it smells
die.
like cherry syrup and rotting meat.
I don't know about cherry.
I hate the afterbirth.
I definitely get the cherry in that. Yeah.
You know what Michael
There's
Scott
definitely
says?
cherry there.
The oaky afterbirth of the wine. This has an afterbirth of a smell. Oh my god!
This feels like the smelling salts on the podcast. This one's crazy. Okay, today I remember destruction. The pain of life often makes me forget the more disgusting pain of having it taken. Falling buildings on the news, crying babies, burnt flowers, memories lost, tears drowned, coffees never shared. At least I have iodine on my wounds and crutches left to use, but what about those that don't?
Tea.
The next war will decide not what is right, but what is left.
This is so tea, it's not even funny.
That goes hard. I like this one.
One thing about this is it's evoking like insecurity in me right now. Like when I'm smelling it, I'm like feeling like an insecure feeling. Like I'm starting to overthink and like feel badly.
Yeah, well, the last one smelled more sad and like more sad. This one smells more
evil. It smells evil.
Well, that is the name, but I feel like it smells more.
It smells evil to me. I don't even care.
Nihilistic, I guess.
I think it's more like the nihilism because
definitely more nihilistic than the last. It's like
it smells like something really bad happened and there's no spirituality or even philosophy or religion or comfort at all. It's like something's horrible's happened.
Definitely, I like this one. It's
I do not like that one.
I don't know. It's interesting. The other one, like, evoked a lot more, but this one, like, I think smells more complex to me.
Yeah, like it is way more complex. It kind of smells like maybe I hate it.
Let's get the notes.
Let's get the notes again.
Let's see what we can smell here.
You know what? It smells
iodine
like
and blood. Yeah, I definitely get that.
I'm feeling like I'm in a doctor's office and they've told me something really awful.
Yeah.
That's how it feels. Like I feel like I've gotten horrible news.
Honestly, I don't know if a lot of perfumes use gunpowder, but I kind of like it.
You're liking the gunpowder.
I'm getting the gunpowder in this one too. I'm like, I don't know.
Oh my god, how do you like that? It's horrible. It's horrible.
I don't like it, but I just think it's interesting.
The after one? No, like not like
I would not wear this because like people will be unsettled by you if you wear this one. Like I think 100% of the time.
I think this is like the one where it's completely unwearable. The ones all before maybe you could wear them. Definitely the American Psycho one. This one smells completely unwearable to me.
I think any floral smell or any sandalwood kind of smell is just completely counteracted by like the concrete or like, you know, the more metallic kind of blood smell. I don't know. You took a lot of good smells and made them smell bad somehow. But like, I like the incense note of that.
And what it does
I wish it was a little bit stronger because I think that would make the scent a bit better if they leaned more into the more like neutral scents rather than the bad ones. But like the blood and the iodine is so strong in that.
What it also smells like is like you took horrible smells like blood and like gunpowder and even the iodine and stuff, and then you mixed it with organic smells like the rain and the incense and the flowers, because it smells like two things that should never go together.
This is crazy. This is like
it smells like
you're
someone
smelling an experience.
Yes. It smells like someone also, it's like you got shot and all your blood was on the lawn in a flower bed, and that's what that smells like. Yeah. It's horrible. But it's so interesting. That was the last two that we did was Toscabat smells.
Let me get a fresh whiff on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is like, it's like really unsettling.
It's sinister as hell. Yeah. It's so bad. What are you giving that? I might give that 4.5, but I did not like it.
I'm giving it like a 4 because I think, or maybe a 3, I think they could have leaned more heavily into making it either fully like unsettling or making it like usable, you know? I feel like it's kind of in between, like you can't really use it, but like also there's kind of like notes there that balance it out enough to where it's not like as heavy as it could be, you know? But I think it's still very good. Like I've never smelled anything like that, so
I might agree with you there.
Temper my ratings here. I don't know.
I do think this is the one where if I was in a perfume shop and I smelled this one, I would be like, what the fuck is that?
That's weird.
That's weird. Like the ones before I could probably pass off and be like, whatever, but this one was definitely weird, I think.
Definitely. We're getting up in intensity here.
Yeah,
I feel like.
That was crazy.
So this one is Serge Lutens, right?
The next one is La Vierge de Fer, and that's the name of a torture device.
Does that mean the Vierge of Fer? Any French people? Is that French?
People in the chat. What does that mean? But this one, like, based on the description, like, okay, the notes are lily, pear, metallic, sandalwood, and incense.
Keeping it simple.
I
like it.
But based on what I read about it, it's supposed to be like the death of innocence inside of a torture device called La Vierge de Fer, and it's like
Iron Maiden.
Yeah, Iron Maiden kind of thing.
Serge Lutens presents us with an image of the mystical Iron Maiden and invites us to dig deeper into our inner soul to find the lily hidden behind the thorns. The religion of iron needed a virgin, and the virgin a lily. Have you smelt it? Yes, I have. And how is it? Well, maybe we should do this because it's a conversation. Maybe we read this off together.
As striking as the fleur-de-lis seal on the arm of a criminal.
Never!
And deep down as itchy as a hair shirt on the skin. A fact, a sublime torture.
A hair? Oh my god, a hair shirt? Can you believe they did that to people? I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine anything more uncomfortable than that.
You know, okay, first thing that popped in my mind was Black Dahlia. I don't know why, but like that's exactly what this smells
Definitely
like.
getting a lily smell from that.
But it, like the true crime. like the beautiful woman that got killed, and it does smell like sinister, but it also smells like very feminine.
Yeah, I feel like
this is really wearable.
Definitely the most feminine one yet. Yeah, and I agree.
It is really wearable, but it does have like a really sad and violent feeling to me.
It almost smells like the perfume that you like. What is it called? The sandalwood one? But like a lot more like
feminine,
sad.
I think, and sad.
Like
it's sad.
Like everything's more muted and kind of there's feminine like notes in there, but it's all kind of counteracted by like the metallic and like the kind of like smoky almost notes.
They're almost like fighting with each other.
Yeah.
And it smells like the esoteric feeling of like something has been done and can't be undone. You know, it does smell a lot like the description to me. Almost
kind of mystical though.
Yes.
I like how it's almost like Mandy kind of vibe for some reason.
I get
with
that.
With the metal and the and like
it does
the absence
like
of his of his partner or whatever.
You know what it's giving to me? It's like in The Witch. This is probably what the witches in the Vivitch. This is probably what the witches smelled like, because it smells like feminine and like it smells sweet.
I know they were stinky. Come on now, they look stinky.
But hear me out. Hear me out. Like it has these like natural notes of like the lily, pear, sandalwood, and incense, but then it has the metal, and it doesn't smell like you made this in a lab. It smells like you encountered something kind of feminine and evil and like it's almost like a violent, like something like esoteric, like you ran into a witch or something in the woods and it's just natural enough for you to be like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't think it's a perfume.
I'm definitely getting the medieval.
But it's definitely medieval and unsettling. Yeah.
I'm definitely getting the medieval.
That's what I think. This one I would actually, I think, wear.
Honestly, yeah. I think this has been the most pleasing, honestly. Like, the other ones kind of, even the good smelling ones kind of...
My spirits are lifted from this.
Kind of unsettle you. This one is not bad.
I think this is perfect for goth girls that wear white lace dresses.
You're so right.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
If you're one of those girls, 100%. This is for you. Because this is just gorgeous.
I think that fits that vibe really well. Yeah. Not bad.
But it's giving true crime with a beautiful woman, I think. That might be offensive, and I don't care. It's just true.
I'll give that one a 4, and I'm biased because I like how it smells. But I do think...
I like that.
That description was a little more intense than how it smells.
Yes.
But it was still very cool to kind of get that imagery, because I understand kind of what they were going for better with the medieval, like, kind of like, almost like, kind of like wizard or witches, kind of like, but like more brutalist vibe, I think.
And I think the bottle like describes what you just said. Like it's more feminine and more nice than what the description says. And I think the actual perfume is more feminine and nice. But it is definitely still a horror perfume, I'd say.
Yeah, that's a good one though.
I liked it.
You could wear that for sure.
Oh yeah, that's a wearable one.
So what's your rating?
Why am I giving everyone 4 out of 5? I think that's like a 4 out of 5. Because
it's hard to rate them low. These are good.
These are like
cool.
really good.
None of them don't like bad. The smell. It's like really cool. It's really cool. I've never done anything like this.
I wish that they had like a horror experience where you could like smell it like 5D style.
Oh my god!
I know there's 4 senses.
Go to Minions Ride in Universal. They spray you with the banana.
The banana. See, why are we not doing?
It's 4D. It's 4D. They spray banana fart.
I hate the fucking Universal Minions ride so much. That shit is horrible.
You can't say it's 4D and the only smell thing is the banana fart noise.
This has been so interesting.
Yeah, and I like have a really strong sense of smell.
His nose is stronger than
that
mine.
I've kind of tried to suppress within myself because it makes life hard sometimes, for sure.
And I
you go to a
notice
public bathroom,
and when it's happening to him, I'm like, I can tell in my head like you're smelling something that is gross, and you don't want to smell.
Yeah, it makes me overstimulated when I smell something bad. But like this is interesting because I'm like enjoying this a lot.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So
you got to show the bottle on this.
Okay, yeah.
I tried to do it before.
I actually have to.
The focus. Get the focus.
Okay. So this is the bottle. It's just so beautiful. And this brand, Bar, I need to recommend you to get their discovery set or something, because it came so cutely and it came so nicely, and
hand
packaged, and it came in like a week.
Adorable.
I'm not even sponsored.
And I love the font.
The font is giving, and it's by a visual artist. It's a small brand by one person who makes these, and she's like a visual artist first and a perfumer second, which is really cool to me. But okay, this one is called Dolly, and people describe this as like a room full of dolls that hasn't been touched in a long time and is owned by like a old person. It's not like a cute room full of dolls, like a haunted one, but I'm gonna spray it.
Yeah,
so.
The doll maker, the evil doll maker.
Yeah.
And the notes are lipstick, rose, iris, marzipan, suede, incense, and woody notes. That sounds interesting.
Oh, it's already strong. So the description is, do whatever you want in your own way. Lipstick, powder head, love letters, cherry on top, all grown up but not really.
It does smell like a it does, like the first thing I get is maybe it's placebo, but I don't know if I've ever smelled a Barbie, but I definitely smelled like something like a Polly Pocket or something at some point, and that's what it's bringing back for me.
I put this on my wrist because it does smell so like innocuous. Like it has like a sickeningly sweet baby powder smell.
It's weird though.
And the lipstick makes it so artificial. Like I don't know if anyone's watched this movie, Incident in a Ghostland, but this is exactly what that house would smell like.
I don't like this one. This one's crazy.
Because it's like it's unsettling. It seems like it's like the vibe of someone having a room full of dolls, and it's unsettling. That's what it smells like.
Yeah. Honestly, this is pretty concentrated though. I think if you like misted it would be like pretty wearable.
We'll smell it on my skin.
But it's definitely sending a message. Like it's definitely evoking
It smells also like
That's
the doll that your grandma has. That's creepy as fuck. My grandma had this doll that was so creepy.
Like the humans,
yes.
Like the human baby sized
from
ones.
The 50s that like their eyes roll back.
Oh my God.
It smells like that, and I think it's because they mixed like really.
And they say, it's a collector's item that's going to be worth $1 billion.
She used to put it in my bedroom to scare me, and I'm like, you are so mean to me right now. My grandma, yeah.
Oh my God.
And it had real human hair. It was disgusting.
Well, I had this German. I wish I had it to show right now, like show and tell. It was so weird. I had this German bear that I guess is worth a lot of money today, but as a kid, I was like 2 or 3 when I got it. Like my dad is a veteran. He got into Germany, but like it was weird as fuck. You'd turn it upside down and then flip it back up, and it would make this really unsettling noise. It would go,
ew,
and I would be like, ew.
So
I was deathly afraid of it as a kid. So that's my story with like weird doll, like weird
that's
vintage.
Fucking weird.
Weird vintage doll, but. Yeah.
Do you think it was supposed to make like a bear sound?
I guess, I don't know.
No, but that's.
But it was like old fashioned. You know how they have like, with Build-A-Bear they had the press thing. It was like before that. You turn it upside down, flip it back up, and it was like almost like something would
something
move
would drop
through
inside,
and make a noise. You know,
like all muffled, all fucked up.
Yeah, it was gross. I didn't like that.
Okay, I do have to say, after smelling this
And
for like.
weird.
And
yeah, what's your thoughts on this?
I do have to say, this kind of smells like. It smells that, okay, at first the scent is like really, really, really baby powder, flowers, almond, like really sweet. And then at the end there's like a twinge, like a bite of sour. And like something is like, it's like when you're smelling the floor to see if like something's got spilled, you keep smelling it to see like what's wrong, because it smells unsettling a little. This is perfect for people that want to genuinely unsettle everybody that they meet. But it's wearable.
Yeah,
it's wearable. It's unsettling.
And I think people will get it. Like, if you wore this, I think people will like be kind of intrigued by it, because it doesn't smell like gross or like it's just kind of like there's an underlying unsettlingness.
Yeah. And
I think it's a good like maybe to have on hand for like a certain moment if you want to be prepared to like. And kind of subvert people's expectations
totally
a little bit with the scent. I don't know.
And I was worried this one would smell a little like pedo-y. Like, because when you think of like all grown up dolls and like kid stuff, but it more smells like the doll itself. Like, if there was like a haunted doll, it doesn't smell like the person who owns it. It smells like the doll.
It's pretty sweet and sour, and like you said, I think, there's definitely a woodiness to it, which makes it like very complex. I think.
It's so complicated. That's like fascinating. It's so cool.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like it. That's the one that...
I'm giving that one a 5 just because I think you could make,
You could make it work.
You could make it work, and it could be really cool.
I think you would be extremely intriguing if you wore that somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, this is also by Bar.
Here we go.
This one's Creep.
I'm a
creep. So, this one's the incel one, and it's basically like a chat room incel perfume.
Yeah, the notes are tobacco, candied lemon, amber, latex, and vanilla. And the description is, for the vibe, for the scene, he was inspired by psychedelics and cartoons from the 1920s and 1930s. She was interested in the reshaping of the human body by technology. They go underground, trying to move through space, looking without being noticed. That's not how I thought that would smell, but it's interesting. Yeah, we're taking a moment here. Getting the whiff.
It's so complicated.
Yeah, this one is
But it smells good, though.
It's weird, because, like, with another one of these, too, like, your nose wants to take it in, because, like, there's a lot of smells to us that are refreshing. Like, to me, like, lemon and, like, some smells are very refreshing, and so you want to, like, breathe them in, but then you're getting other stuff with it, and it's, like, complex. I don't know.
What I'm getting, I agree. Like, it draws you in with the nice things, and then it's, like, complicated. But, like, what I'm getting is going into someone's room who it's like pristine clean, which I didn't expect.
Clean, yeah.
It's clean as hell. But the smell in there is like it smells like all the lights are shut off and there's a really blue light coming from a computer, and it's like a really clean room, but it smells like you're like, what are you doing in here? It's kind of like something is non-conforming and weird. Like the word non-conforming really is what it smells like to me. Like, if I met someone and went into the room and smelled like this, I'd be like, what are you up to?
Yeah. And I like the, I definitely get the old TV or like monitor, like CRT vibe from that, and I definitely get almost like
it doesn't
kind of
smell
like the cyber, retro-futurist dystopia vibe.
You totally, because it's trying to smell like old 90s technology, but instead it's smelling like the future.
Yeah, with a sweetness that is not indulgent. It's more like pointed sweetness. Like it hits you, like, because as some of these have different layers of sweet, this one is more just like very punchy,
And agreed.
Yeah.
And on the skin, it smells like
Ooh, that's much different on the skin.
It smells like you're sickly sweet and you like sweated something out.
Wow. Smell that again?
Oh my god, what the hell? It smells like...
That's so much different on your skin.
It's so much different.
Wow.
It literally smells crazy. Wow. It smells like almost burning rubber and like sweat. And like, it does smell very sexy to me. But
I get the latex more from that on the skin. On the paper, I was getting more of the lemon and the, kind of like the punchiness.
It smells like rubber bands too.
It's definitely a lot more. It smells better on the skin.
I think this smells great. Yeah.
I think it works if you're going to like a rave or something like that.
Totally.
And I'm speaking out of my ass because I've never been to a rave, but I don't know.
This would work for like
it works for like a techno DJ kind of show, like boiler room vibe.
It just smells so clean and like.
On your skin, it smells way better. Like I think that's wearable.
On the skin.
Creep is more like
these are definitely the most wearable of all of them. Like these two, they're genuinely interesting and like genuinely pretty cool to wear. I think.
Yeah, definitely check out Bar A. They're awesome.
It's such a cool company to me.
Yeah.
They have a perfume that I saw on their website called Cult that I'm actually probably gonna buy to wear all the time because the notes are like Palo Santo, grass, and dew and moss.
Wow.
And I'm like,
We'll follow that up.
Yeah.
We'll follow that up
Yeah.
if we get that in a podcast, for sure.
Okay, the Dolly is giving more of a plasticky smell. It smells like I'm a doll now.
Yeah. And like I think Creep is more.
Creep is so like you're so interested in it. Like you just want to keep smelling it.
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
And I think it's kind of like the contrast between like the more earth tones and the like punchy kind of like sweet and sour tones, you know?
Okay.
We'll
so
start with
we're gonna try a few on the skin. We should have probably been doing this,
Yeah.
but just a few.
Yeah, quick.
I'll do it.
No, you can put them on mine. This one I think I liked. I'm not sure though.
So this is Anarchist on the skin.
Oh no. That one's scary. That one's scary.
Can I smell?
That one is the sad one.
Where is it? Oh god.
It's here.
Oh no, that's not a good smell on your skin.
No. It's like sad. Like it's
That's
not
not a good-
comforting. Like
You know what it also smells like? It smells like you're like on the skin. It smells like your uncle's house, who he's doing something fucked up and he's killing people outside, but you're sleeping in his basement because you think everything's fine.
I think if you wanted to make someone feel bad for you though, this would maybe work.
Yeah, it smells like Perfume, that book. That's what that guy smells like. The guy in Perfume.
They say he smells like absolutely nothing,
but he smells like that.
I think he's maybe nose blind to himself. I don't know.
He smells like that. That's canon.
Because he slept in a cave for like 2 years. There's no way he wasn't stinky coming out of there.
I'm gonna try Inexcusable Evil on my skin.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. I mean, we can just take it off, but it's more wearable than just straight out of the bottle, to be honest. But like, it definitely is still horrible.
Oh, no, I wouldn't wear this one. That one, it leaves me feeling unsettled.
Again, yes, it does. It makes you feel like horrible. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I wish I was more descriptive. It just smells like there's this like ozone layer kind of smell and this blood and smell that goes together and makes it feel like the end of the world.
Honestly, I wasn't, when you said people say it smells like death, I'm getting that now. Because on the skin, it smells more pungent and more sour.
Yes, it is turning sour right now.
It's way more sour.
It's turning sour in a way that it smells like you're almost like dead or something. That's really gross.
I almost want that off of me. That one is the scariest for
totally.
sure. Inexcusable Evil, scariest.
Like, I think
I'm
the
up
one
in my rating on that one. Whatever it was.
Inexcusable Evil is horrific smelling. It's like I genuinely think it's horrible. But it's getting 5 stars. I don't know what my rating was before. I just want to try one more. I want to try Vierge de Fer on my skin because I genuinely think this is wearable.
Yes.
I think that this one might be like the goth girl dream perfume, to be honest. That's so
That's
slay.
actually very
That
nice.
slays. That slays.
That's very nice on the skin.
You know what? It kind of has like that vibe of when you're drinking like a really good alcoholic drink and it has a bite to it, but it's like still pleasant. That's what that's like.
That is the most pleasant. Definitely.
It's so nice.
It does smell goth.
It smells like a goth girl.
Mystical
Yes,
kind of vibe.
yes, it smells goth.
If that's what you're going for, this is a good one, I think.
Yeah, I recommend that one. Like, real fragrance people are gonna be so like,
Yeah.
we're not doing this,
Jeremy
right?
Fragrance.
We're not Jeremy Fragrance. We're not gonna go like, and then wear it all day and give you an update. But like, as of right now, I smell like fucking like a crazy factory. Like, I smell like the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory Fire.
Yeah. Well, I feel like Jeremy Fragrance, he does like 100 sprays of every perfume. I feel like if you did that with these, you'd be very overwhelmed very fast.
I think if you did 100 sprays of Inexcusable Evil, you'd get put in jail.
I feel like you want to use these sparingly, for sure.
Yes.
But they're very interesting.
Like, I gotta say, this was worth it. I've always wanted to do this.
100% worth it.
It's literally the craziest thing how they can make it like a 3D experience, just with some smells. I am giving Creep to my friend though, because I'm a good friend. It smells crazy in here.
We're watching
Kill Bill. We're watching Kill Bill too.
I fucking loved it.
This is how it made me feel.
I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome.
We want to come out of here with some new signature scents, though.
Yeah, this is nice. Should we pick our favorites?
Yes, I was gonna say, what if I got out the poop scent, like the poop frozen yogurt? We have a poop scent as well.
That would be crazy if we just filled them up with like the poop spray.
Yeah.
And then you just pranked me this whole time. That would
I should have done that. Okay.
And I'm putting the poop.
You're putting poop spray.
Yeah. Like.
No, you take. Let me just get a little palate cleanse. Poop spray.
Is that what this last one is? Is that a prank?
Do you think that I would do that?
No, I don't.
That's the one my friend got me as a gift.
Okay. I don't know. We don't have a slideshow for that one, so we're not going to do that one.
Okay, what's your favorite?
You pick your 2 or 3 favorite, and I'll pick mine. I think out of the batch.
Okay. Favorite 2. Okay, La Vierge de Fer. That's a goth fucking baddie right there. Yeah. Like, if I got dressed up and I know I'm putting this on, I'm feeling so awesome. Second favorite is gonna have to be, I don't know where I'm a creep went, but I'm a creep. Gotta be, I think this smells incredible. I think this smells like very sexy and awesome. And then I think Inexcusable Evil, number 3 favorite, because it genuinely disturbs me and it's very scary. And if you bought this just to taste it or whatever, you're not gonna be like disappointed. This shit's really scary.
Number 1, gotta be Phantomas, American Psycho vibe.
Classic man.
Number 2, gotta be Anarchist A. Like,
it's punk.
It is. It smells like Molotov cocktail, like nihilistic vibe, and I kind of like that. And it's not something like I've always kind of wanted to experiment with, like. It's not like so dumb. No. Experiment with fragrances, you know.
You know what?
But you know, it's not really something that I've thought about, you know, doing, or like. I'm glad we did this because it is really interesting. And number 3.
I gotta say, what you just said about how you liked Anarchist A is so ENTP of you.
So number 3, Creep, I think.
Yeah. Creep is a classic, instant classic, I think.
Creep or Dolly. Those are both
Dolly is really cool.
Creep edges it out by a little bit.
I just feel like I interrupt you all the time.
Oh, that's how I feel. We both do it.
You know why? Because he's from Philly and he's always interrupting everybody, and then
my family is always,
adopted everything he does.
My family's always talking over each other. Like you will never get your word in, and like I've adapted a lot, like to like try and not do that. Like I've actively kind of worked to try and get over that. But when I get back with my family, like I was just at a wedding. It's like I realized all over again that like you can't stop them from talking. They're just gonna yell louder and like not like if you have something to say, they're gonna keep going. You know, they're not gonna let you interject anywhere.
And like when he comes back after a while, it gets way worse. And I'll talk, he'll go he'll start going higher and higher, and then can you let me finish my thing? Because he'll get excited and he'll just start talking louder and louder. I did burp and just ignore it. Okay.
Liberty, I farted.
You didn't fart.
Yeah, I think you might not know. We've been discussing a lot of fragrances.
Now's the perfect time to fart. Oh, what's that note?
Oh, it's It's that's part of
what's that note? Oh, it's so interesting. It's so meaty and raunchy.
Sulfur notes.
Notes of raunchy. Notes of egg. I'd say if you want men to never talk to you again, put on an Inexcusable Evil just like this.
Yes.
Like all over your body. You know what? Either way, we had fun. We came, we bawled, we laughed, we giggled. We tried it. We tried new things. We
keep on.
We were feminists.
Every day is a new day. You can do anything. You can do anything that you even put your mind to. You can buy a perfume online and try it. On your skin. You can Dougie. You can learn how to Dougie. What's Dougie? I don't know how to Dougie. What's the one you always do? Is that gritty with this? That one? Yeah, I don't know. You always do this. I kind of go like this. Or did that move? You always go like this. I always go
Your face. Oh yeah, that one.
that one.
That
Whatever
one. The
is.
nodding. Yeah, the nodding. The cha-cha slide.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm always doing a head nod
Yeah.
for some reason.
You incorporate a lot of your face into your dance, which I like. Peace and love, and talk to you later.